You ever have a secret you're dying to tell everybody?
Maybe.
Yeah. Secret stuff. Coming up.
You're listening to Mike and John Got It Going On, a Livingston County-based podcast that's based in, well, Livingston County. And now, Mike and John.
Did you center the shot?
I think so.
I have the note up there that says
there's a little bit of
shot.
space on the other end of your head.
Why do you got to take up so much?
Usually it's in your head, but there's space on the other side of your head.
A lot of air up there.
So I think we're good. So we need all this space here.
This is where we put
for
in
our
the
graphical
stuff.
Elements go here.
Our graphics guy.
Yeah.
2G we call him.
Yes.
Graphics guy.
You've heard of 5G? We got 2G.
We do. We're too cheap to afford 5G. Great stuff coming up today. We are going to talk to Tim Robinson, local sports going on. Of course, not only the NCAA Big Dance, local high school sports happening too. We'll talk to Susie Tennyson about the Pinckney St. Patty's Day Parade that's going on tomorrow and all the other events.
We're going to be there tomorrow. Starting at 11 o'clock, we'll be out in front of the Dio Theater. And the parade starts at 12, and so we want everyone to stop by, and we'll be giving you a chance to win a $50 gift certificate to Murphy's Family Auto.
And we'll be giving away some Mike and John Got It Going On freebies.
We are?
Oh. Remember that secret thing I was talking about? We'll give
I really
got to
make the pre-show meeting.
You really do.
Right.
And also talking from Rhonda from Torch 180.
Right. What's up with the torch? And we'll be giving away another lunch for two.
Of course, Mike and John Got It Going On, brought to you by Firehouse Doors. Did you celebrate St. Patty's Day at all yesterday?
No.
We did.
Yeah.
Just check out my dog partying down.
Okay.
Let me put that up there. See, this is our special.
Oh, wow.
This is our special St. Patty's Day.
Is that not
parade
your
treat.
Christmas tree?
It's a St. Patty's Day parade. It's a St. Patty's Day treat.
Right.
And Rudy's there laying on the couch, just all worn out from his walk because it was so nice
on
yesterday.
Valentine's Day, was it all red?
Yeah, of course.
And then for St. Patty's, it's all green, and then
like when spring hits, like on Sunday is the first day of spring, we'll probably put on yellow or something.
Okay, right.
You know, get it into springtime.
Right.
Yeah.
And then for 4th of July, red, white, and blue.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And at the end of Lent we put on purple. It's just it's an all-purpose tree, so we don't have to take it down.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I like.
What's going on in Gigo News?
All right, here's what's going on. There will be no further jail time for a state lawmaker convicted in Livingston County on a variety of felony charges, including escape of lawful custody and resisting and obstructing police. Democratic State Representative Joelle Jones of Inkster was sentenced to 2 years probation Thursday by Circuit Court Judge Michael Hattie, who added in 100 hours of community service. The conviction stemmed from an April 2021 incident along I-96 near Fowlerville after Jones' SUV was spotted weaving in and out of traffic and ended up in a ditch. State police say his blood alcohol content was 0.19%, more than twice the legal limit of 0.08%. Responding troopers say he struggled with him after the crash and allegedly threatened to call Governor Whitmer, a fellow Democrat, and then said he had oversight of the state police budget. The sentence followed Assistant Prosecutor Christina Richards urging Hattie to sentence Jones to more jail time, citing his 3 bond violations following his initial arrest, including his attempt to sneak a handcuff key into the Livingston County Jail. But Judge Hattie noted Jones' relatively good behavior after he was released from jail in the fall, saying that the plea agreement, quote, gets us to justice, end quote. And he didn't think any more jail time is necessary. It was Jones' first offense. A local lawmaker announced a plan Wednesday to tighten lobbying regulations and strengthen the protections available under the state's Freedom of Information Act. Republican State Representative Ann Bolin of Brighton Township, chair of the House Elections and Ethics Committee, is helping sponsor the bills. They come while an ongoing criminal investigation continues into former House Speaker Lee Chatfield. The Republican from northern Michigan has been accused by his sister-in-law of sexual assault, but he also faces allegations of financial misconduct, including paying family members thousands of dollars from his campaign and taking expensive trips. Chatfield's denied all the allegations. The plan introduced by Bolin contains 4 measures focused on ethics, including prohibiting paying family members with campaign money, as well as requiring more detailed campaign finance reports and banning lobbyist-sponsored travel. It also includes improvements to the Freedom of Information Act that make the process for requesting public documents easier and more accessible. The new bills have been referred to the House Committees on Oversight and Elections and Ethics. While passage through the House is likely, the bills face a much tougher road in the GOP-controlled Senate. And an event next week hosted by the Hal Carnegie District Library will celebrate the strong women who literally helped shine a light for others. Diana Stampfler, author of Michigan's Haunted Lighthouses and Death and Lighthouses of the Great Lakes, will discuss the strong female lighthouse keepers of the Great Lakes in celebration of Women's History Month. The event will take place next Wednesday, March 24th. Nearly 70 images of keepers, their families, and their lights make up the presentation, which includes readings from newspapers and autobiographies, as well as handouts, including the list of featured ladies and additional reading references. A book signing will follow the presentation, which starts at 7 p.m. It'll be held in the library's Me-Bond room. No registrations required. Seating will begin about 15 minutes before. You'll find full details on the Mike and John Facebook page. And that's what's going on.
Lighthouse stuff.
Yeah.
What does a lighthouse keeper do besides make sure the light?
Well, back in the day, I mean, you lived there. It was to make sure that the light was lit.
Well, you got to light the lamp.
You got to light the lamp.
Yeah, you do.
You know, and of course, obviously, shipping was, the main source of commerce and travel. And so...
I think we should have her on the show so we can talk about working the lighthouse.
Right. And, obviously, the lighthouse lenses, very expensive, treasured things, and so they become historical artifacts. And so I know that the federal government at a certain point had to, crack down on individuals who sort of just appropriated lighthouse lenses and said, you know what, this is mine. And the federal government was like, no, that's ours actually. And
then it becomes a court case.
Right. And then they, and so they bring legal action and, but that's okay. And they say, hey, you, Mr. Millionaire, why don't you give back that lighthouse lens that belongs to the people of the United States that you have in your little collection?
Wow.
Anyway.
All right, I didn't mean to poke a bear, but I guess I did.
Look it up.
So, haunted lighthouses too. That would be fun to talk about. So you can learn more. You can go to our Mike and John Facebook page for more on that. Tim Robinson checking in with a look at our sports this morning. Of course, lots going on with the NCAA basketball tournament officially underway. Michigan winners yesterday, and I think Jawan kind of kept some of his guys in.
Good morning, Mike and John.
Good morning, Tim Robinson. Did you have a nice St. Patty's Day yesterday?
Yeah, it was okay. I was hacking and coughing all day.
Hacking and coughing.
It was tons of fun.
Yeah. Those guys are great to hang out with, hacking and coughing.
It sounds like cheap bourbon. Hacking and coughing. You want some hacking? Give me a shot of hacking and coughing.
Yeah. You get drunk, but you just don't care.
Yeah, right.
I think that goes without saying in any time.
You don't care about the hacking and coughing.
Yeah.
Just can run. Let it run.
Right. Well, it's funny, when people, they only want the top shelf liquor and they pay like buco bucks for like the best. And you're like, after the first shot, who cares?
Yeah,
It's all the same.
Your body cares the next morning.
Your liver sure doesn't care.
All right, so Tim, what's going on in sports today?
Well, a little scrimmage between Heartland's girls team and Wayne today over at the Breslin Center. Division I semifinal. Winner plays tomorrow for the state championship, and for the first time, a KLAA team is guaranteed to be in the final, whether it's Wayne or Harlan.
Awesome.
So they're coming off that. Harlan's coming off that dramatic victory on Tuesday, the quarterfinal on Tuesday when they tied the game on a three-pointer that banked in off the glass with about 6 seconds left, and they never led in the game until overtime, and then they finally won it in overtime.
Yeah, good game.
So that's. And then, more basketball today on TV. I guess state plays tonight around, I think they play the late game, around 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's like 9:40, something like that. And Michigan won yesterday. Juwan Howard didn't hit anybody in the head. So that was good news there.
Progress.
It's baby steps. Baby steps, baby.
Well, when you're winning, it's a lot easier to keep your temper down.
Really, if you punch the other coach when you win, then you really got a problem.
Yeah. Iowa was upset. They were a number 2 seed. They got knocked off by whomever they lost to.
Yeah, I saw the name of this. I'm like, what is that? Is that even a college? Or
Well, that's what I thought too. Isn't State playing Davison or something? I don't know that I've ever heard of Davison College.
Davison. Yeah, and one of their former players is the point guard there, Foster Lawyer.
Yeah.
His dad was an interim coach for the Pistons a few years back.
Oh, I gotcha.
So there's that. And the Tigers, I believe, start spring training games today or tomorrow.
All right,
so
they're getting underway. Thank goodness.
3 weeks of preseason, and then they go right into the regular season.
That's all they need anyway. Dragging out preseason just seems like a waste.
Well, it's mostly for the pitchers. They say the hitters are all ready to go about 3 weeks in, but they just need time to, generally that month or 5 weeks of games is to get the pitchers all stretched out and ready for the season, and even then they'll blow their arms out, Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Isn't it time for somebody to blow their arm out?
That guy's just going to need a shot of Hackin and Coughin.
That's right. That's how I used to do it in the old days.
Yeah.
Hey, just rub some Hackin and Coughin on that elbow, and you'll get back in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put a little duct tape on that thing.
Roll a little dirt on it.
That's right.
But there should be a pretty good crowd of Harlan folks over at the President's Center this afternoon.
Hey, what time's tip-off for the game today?
Well, it's the second game of the day. They're say 2 o'clock, but it depends on how the first game of the day goes. That's between West Bloomfield and Rockford, and the winner of that will play either Harlan or Wayne tomorrow.
Okay.
And that game will be at the championship is scheduled for 12:15, and today's game is set for 2 o'clock.
All right. Good to know for those that want to
Good
check
to
that
know.
out. All right. Anything else going on, Tim Robinson?
No, I'm just hoping I get through the Hackin and Coughin.
I thought you just wanted to get through this phone call. just trying to get through this call so I can go back to sleep.
Well, that too.
You know what? We'll let you. You know what? Have a shot of NyQuil, set your alarm, and we'll be ready for this afternoon's broadcast.
And
There you go.
right, and so people can get all the details, of course, at the Livingston Post.
They can.
Yep.
All right, Tim.
There's a link to the broadcast and everything. So
All right, buddy. Well, we hope you feel better.
I'm sure I will.
All right, Tim Robinson, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Right.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah, as we get into
Tim Robinson's appearance brought to you by Hackin and Coughin, Hackin and Coughin whiskey. It's for the entire family.
It soothes all your ailments. So, coming up tomorrow, we are going to be in Pinckney for the St. Patty's Day celebration. All kinds of things going on, of course, with the parade and leprechauns, and I'm sure there may be some green beer left over from yesterday. So we'll have more details on that coming up. Of course, Mike and John got it going on. Brought to you by our friends at Firehouse Doors.
Absolutely, serving Livingston County residents for 24 years, a family-owned business. And, of course, they strive to treat each customer like family. Mike's a proud U.S. Air Force veteran. And Firehouse Doors, your one-stop shop for residential, commercial, and rolling steel overhead doors. And for the past 21 years, they are exclusive authorized distributor for CHI overhead doors. And until April 1st, tell them Mike and John sent you.
Well, what's with the slap?
It's 5%.
Thanks,
That's what
I
that
needed
is.
that.
Yeah. 5% off if you tell them Mike and John sent you till April 1st. No exclusions apply.
All right, there's something that I want to tell.
What do you want to tell?
The information that you're making me keep secret.
Yeah, I know, but, well, let's tease it. All right.
John King, such a tease.
Yeah.
No, let's call Susie. It's time for our
Oh,
community
okay.
spotlight.
All right.
And Susie Voisin, Tennyson, joining us to tell us more about the St. Patty's Day
Happy
parade.
St. Patrick's Day.
It's like St. Patrick's Week.
This is
Pinckney.
this is post St. Patrick's Day, but pre St. Patty's Day parade.
Oh, that's
We're
it.
right in the middle.
It's kind of Recovery Friday then. You know, you think about it. You had your St. Patty's Thursday, recover a little bit, get your strength back, your stamina back for the events tomorrow
Right.
in Pinckney.
Now, before we
Right,
get
a little bit of a
going,
break time.
so this is the regeneration time. Now, before we get going,
See, now it's time to talk to Susie. There we go.
turn it off.
Okay, I got it.
that was our community.
That's our community spotlight alarm.
Which is brought to you by Jordan Genso with the Genso team at Remax Platinum. Jordan and Ruth love baking for clients as well as anyone who refers friends and family. So Jordan made us a loaf of bread Monday, and bottom line is we'd like another loaf. We get paid in bread.
They're the baking realtors.
Right. If you tell them that Mike and John sent you. So when it comes time to buy or sell, give Jordan a call. 248-444-9777. Tell him you love our show. And
Or you like it a lot.
Or just,
You're kind of me.
Okay, just
Either
lie.
way.
Just lie, say you like it. and then he'll give us more bread.
I'm Mikey, and I like it.
Yeah,
And let's get back to Susie.
And if we could bring some bread out tomorrow to the parade.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
love that.
last time we talked, Susie, things were kind of getting underway as far as the planning goes, and you had a few things to solidify for tomorrow. So let's let
Yes.
folks know. You said things get underway around 10.
Yep, about 10:30. Activity will begin around the square, and our Rise and Grind coffee truck will be there serving up some hot drinks. We also have our new Pinckney Nutrition that opened, and that she'll be open early with a special shamrock drink. Contest will start for kids and pets. We want to see that Irish spirit, so bring them out there, bring them to the gazebo by 11 o'clock, and we'll kind of parade them around and do some judging. We got some really terrific prizes. Some local businesses donated. So first, second, and third prize for both pets and kids.
All right, now when it comes to the pet judges, I just want to make sure everything's on the up and up, Susie, and make sure that these pet judges have been vetted, so we know they can't be bribed, because you know how people are about their pets and winning contests.
They don't have their own pets in the contest.
Yeah.
We've made sure that there's none of that.
You have to repeat that. You know, technology.
Did we lose you there?
Sticks.
I
Okay.
see. All right, lift your left leg up. We just want to make sure that we want a better signal here. We just want to make sure that the judges for the pet competition have been vetted, so we know there's no underhanded bribery or shenanigans going on.
That's right.
Okay.
Good point. You will never know. These judges will keep it to their deathbed.
Good. Because, people and their pets, they get very possessive.
They
Oh, yeah,
do.
they do.
And is there drug testing going on? We don't want enhanced pets during this competition.
Right. It's collecting that urine sample's really kind of that's tricky from the dogs, not the judges.
We're not accepting any pets from the Russian Olympic.
Good. Okay, that's excellent.
No ROC.
That's it. Nope. Sorry, you're out.
All right,
None of those.
So we're going to be doing the podcast from in front of the Dio tomorrow. So I assume we're going to be in a pretty good spot for the parade. Do you have any other hot spots you may want to advise people for? Because it's been a couple years for the parade.
It has. And that's right. I'm very excited that you guys are going to be doing the podcast there. We've got quite a bit of a buzz. People are really excited to come down and see you guys as well. So that's really exciting. Definitely want to just get there early, support the local businesses, and just enjoy downtown and see all the changes that are going on. We do have a community garden. Now, nothing's planted right now because it's only March, but you can take a look at that spot. That's where the Pinckney Farmers Market is gonna go this year as well, too. So that garden area is really, really shaping up. It's across from the Pinckney Hardware, and just lots of fun activities. Rain or shine, we need everybody to keep their fingers crossed that the rain is going to move out in the morning. So
yeah, we're hoping so. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I mean, we've been to various parades throughout the county, and weather-wise, if people want to be at a parade, they're going to make sure they're there.
Yeah.
And let's face it, people are dying to get out and about, and why not extend the St. Patty's Day celebration in Pinckney this weekend? So it should be a lot of fun.
If anyone was out last night, I mean, yesterday was so beautiful.
Oh my God!
And just getting out and seeing the community out and people at the parks and just walking around, it's fantastic.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was funny because even yesterday, a couple of neighbors was like, "Hey, I haven't seen you since November." we live just 2 doors down, and I haven't seen you since November. Hey, welcome back. Yeah. Oh, great. King's still here. Damn it.
We thought he was selling. But no, we needed a place for the podcast, so he didn't sell.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
No, we're definitely looking forward to it. We are going to bring out one of our lunch boxes.
Yeah.
For a special drawing that we're having with Murphy's Family Auto.
Right. Everyone that stops by, we're going to give them a chance to put their name in, and they can win a $50 gift certificate to Murphy's Family Auto.
Ooh.
And
That's
we're going to have some
awesome.
special Mike and John giveaways.
Yes.
So
Ooh,
stop by, say
okay.
hello. We'll be out
Yes.
there, and we want to see everyone and say hello. And then we're looking forward to the parade. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
And is Carl going to be around? Carl the Leprechaun?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we want to make sure Carl stops by to see us then during the podcast.
Oh, for sure.
It'll be fun.
I will. We will send him down that way. We'll have some Irish music playing before the parade goes. So he'll be just kind of dancing down those sidewalks.
oh
so.
yeah, I'll be doing my river dance.
Yeah. Well, we
know.
have a few dance challenges we were thinking putting Carl through, if he's up for it.
I like that.
Because you got the jig, like John. You got the Irish jig, and then you got the river dance.
Like the river dance.
But
type
there's
stuff.
also the
River
Irish
dance, yeah.
twerk that we're going to see if Carl can do.
The Irish
The Irish twerk. Go, Carl. Go, Carl. Carl's got it going on, too.
Let me tell you, I think he may surprise you.
Okay, right. Just be careful. Don't show the
What?
Blarney Stone.
Watch out for the twerking leprechaun in downtown Pinckney tomorrow.
All right. It looks like a lot of fun. Things get underway 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, 10 o'clock, come on down, grab a coffee, get your spot, and just be milling about, and just bring your Irish spirit, and let's have a lot of fun.
Right.
We're going to kick off spring a day early because
Yeah, we are.
spring officially starts, I think, Sunday.
Sunday, late afternoon or something like
So-
that. But when you say bring your spirit, are you talking about in bottle form or in a bag, a flask? Oh, no, you're just talking about... No.
It's a family event.
It is.
Family event.
It is a family event.
Right.
It'll be a lot
Don't
of
get me in
fun.
trouble with...
Right. No.
Well, Susie, I think you know by now, if you get together with us, it's probably going to be trouble anyway. So,
Very true.
we are looking forward to it. Tomorrow we will see you in downtown Pinckney for the St. Patty's Day celebration.
Yes.
And then
So
anyone,
excited.
yeah, and we are too. And anybody wants details, they can just search out St. Patty's Day, Pinckney St. Patty's Day Parade on Facebook, and they'll find all the details.
Correct. Yep.
right.
Find us out there. Information. My email's on there. Give me a shout. Any questions? We're happy to answer for you.
Awesome.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Susie. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Looking forward
See you
to it.
tomorrow.
All right, bye.
All right, it's
Thanks, guys.
yeah,
Bye.
we are getting into spring, and that's I actually got the Mustang out yesterday, my convertible, and I was like, okay,
I don't
I'm all
blame you.
fired up. Took the cover off,
Right.
Went to start it, battery's dead.
Oh.
Had to charge the battery.
Well, yeah. It's a minor
so it
inconvenience.
kind of put that, I had to let it charge for a while,
Right.
let it run. So then by the time I got it out, it wasn't really as warm as I had
Oh.
hoped because it was, say,
Okay, later
dusk.
in the day. Well, still.
So, but yeah.
But of course, as you
everybody had
mentioned,
that fever.
it is spring, and of course, we're getting into spring, and this is now the house selling and buying season. This is when
is.
folks really start to think about, I don't know, should I put my house on the market, or hey, let's look around and see what's available. And of course, if that's your case, if you just want to see what maybe you can get out of the market, Jordan Genso is the guy to call. And of course, he's the sponsor of our Community Spotlight. You can give him a call, 248-444-9777. You can find him on Facebook at Jordan Genso, Community Servant, Community Realtor.
All right. We want to encourage you, if you're watching us on YouTube, to stay
Yeah.
around for the post-show content, the exclusive,
Yeah, big announcement.
YouTubers only.
Yeah, YouTubers only. Big announcement here. And
We will not use a drum roll or a rim shot
No.
or hand claps during the big announcement.
We promise.
We want you
We-
to get it all
Absolutely.
and get it
no,
straight.
No wacky voices.
No horns.
Okay,
no
we're
waka
not going to
waka.
ask if you're ready. We're just going to make the announcement. So
Write that down.
Yeah,
Don't ask if you're ready. All right.
And then for our podcast friends, we encourage you to take a look around. What do you think? 1:45 this afternoon, Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
About
Yeah,
1:45.
It'll probably take us about
Yeah.
that time.
Right.
To post something
Right.
special.
1:45 this afternoon.
Secret
Pop in.
reveal.
Right. Pop
yeah.
in on the Facebook.
Yes.
The Facebook.
That's what
And-
they originally were going to call
Right,
it.
well, that's what they did call it.
The Facebook.
They being Zuckerberg. And then
Yes.
They whatever.
It's easier.
Yeah,
Drop
get rid
the
of
the.
it. Just drop the the.
It's kind of like the Home Depot.
Right.
Most of us just call it Home Depot.
It's like,
They
the
should
Mike and
sponsor.
John got it going on. No, that
Yeah,
doesn't
we
really
dropped
work.
the
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, we
Saves
did.
ink.
Poor the. So, anyway, 1:45 this afternoon. Come back to Facebook, and we'll have a special announcement. Yes.
A reveal.
Okay.
big reveal.
Yeah, it is big.
It's pretty big.
I think it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those folks that made donations on Venmo,
Yeah.
you will see.
Yes, we're not just going to show up suddenly in like sharkskin suits. Hey, thanks for the donations.
If you see a picture of a boat, you know where your money went, but it's not a boat.
No. We're
better than a boat.
We promised that was going back into the podcast and
it is.
into the show, and that's exactly where it's going.
It definitely will.
Yeah.
All right. Is it time to talk to Rhonda?
I think so.
All right.
Of course,
Rhonda from Torch 180.
Right, and we're giving away a lunch for two every Friday. And Christine Sist was our winner last Friday. She went and got her lunch. I think her and her son went and got it yesterday, and they ate it right there at Torch 180 and
sent us pics, and they enjoyed the meal.
They thought it was awesome. So this is somebody else's opportunity.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Rhonda
morning.
Callahan.
How are ya?
We're good. How are you?
Just waking up.
Yeah.
I'm well.
Yeah.
I'm well.
Absolutely. So,
Way over to the building.
yeah. Oh, okay. Now, yesterday we were just saying that the winner, Christine from last week of the lunch for two from Torch 180, she and her son, I think, showed up to have lunch, right?
They did, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Did they give you reviews? They told us they liked it.
yeah.
They did, yeah. I went over to find out what they thought, and they said everything was delicious.
Yeah, no, they loved
I
it.
was really happy to hear that.
Right, and then I think she even said they found out that you guys are open on Saturdays, which maybe not everyone knows, and they were excited about
I
that.
was actually, I was thinking that because I hadn't seen them, and so I was going to try to see if I could send her a message, and because I was like, maybe people don't know that we're open on Saturday, and I know, people work. It's kind of hard sometimes to get in there for our hours.
Right.
So, and she mentioned that, so I'm trying to check. There's so many places where your information goes up, because I really thought I had put it on everything that we have out there.
Yeah.
But I must have missed somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Rhonda, it's funny you mentioned that, because you're right. We are on a lot of different platforms. We're on Spotify and iTunes and YouTube and RSS.com and SoundCloud and Yo Mama's 8-Track. And not really. But we are going to make a big announcement later today that is going to be about solidifying all that. We'll just say that there'll be one location. We'll just, yeah. So anyway,
That's really good because
what? It's a little hint.
Yeah, you're
sorry.
He did this when we would do trivia on the radio too. He would practically give it away.
So anyway, just thought I'd mention that. All right. But we want no more. We want more.
Yeah, zip it.
All right, sorry.
So what's coming up at the Torch? What's going on this week and things to come?
Oh my goodness. So, we still have our Irish menu. We had corned beef and cabbage yesterday, sold out super fast. I think the thing that I think everybody really should try to get in and try is our soups.
Okay.
We have some pretty amazing soups right now. And they're only going to be there for just a little bit more time till the end of the month. So I think that's
so like what's like what types of soup do you have?
So right now we have one it's called Irish Coughin soup, and it's got potatoes and leeks and onions, and it just has a different flavor than I think any potato-ish soup I've ever had.
Okay.
And then we have an Irish beef stew that's got Guinness and red wine in the sauce.
Ooh.
And it's very, very tasty. It was kind of fun when we tried that out with our students. We were telling them, but don't get drunk. Don't drink.
This is in limited quantities.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do a blood alcohol test before you leave.
No, the alcohol obviously cooks off in the cooking process, but the flavor remains.
And that's why we wanted to do something like that, because we're teaching them all these things.
Right.
Yeah. So it was just a brand new flavor profile, brand new practice with a new food to cook. So it was super cool.
All right.
So
and it's good. It's really good.
It sounds good.
And of course, as you mentioned, soup's running through the end of the month here, and then we'll probably see more days coming up like yesterday as far as weather goes. But don't worry, we're going to have some cold days to sell that soup throughout the rest of the month.
Yeah, it's Michigan after all,
Probably in the mid-April.
And we transition over to sandwiches and salads more too.
Right.
So
Right.
we'll start getting into those more too.
Okay. And of course, the winner, who we're going to draw a name out here in just a second, the winner of that lunch for two, they can take any one of the menu items,
the featured
items right off your menu, so they get their choice, right? Yeah.
All right.
Yep, they get their choice for lunch, and it's completely free to them, and that's their prize.
Right.
And it was really fun to meet Christine and her son yesterday.
Yeah, no, and we're happy to kind of direct people to Torch 180. I think it's this hidden gem. I mean, the people that know about it love it. And I think there's a lot of folks out there that have not yet had a chance to try it, so we want to direct them out that way. And frankly, I would say for all those folks that are heading out to Lansing for work, that commute regularly to Lansing, it's really not that big a deal to get off the Fowlerville exit, zoom over to Torch 180, get an awesome breakfast or a lunch or something on the way home, and then so you're pretty convenient there, right to the freeway, and folks can pick up something to get the day going.
We should try and recommend that Under the Radar comes and covers you guys the story behind the torch and Torch 180. That would be awesome. They did a story on us not long ago, so that would be
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Right.
We do have people who come on their way to work to Lansing. It's so funny that you mentioned that, because one of my favorite customers does that. And she will come early in the morning, and she's like, just give it out to me cold, because I'm going to heat it up for lunch or dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, we can do that too. If people want to, get something and take it and have it for later.
So think about that. Yeah, I think the flexibility that you can offer customers is something different than, say, a chain place, that's very regimented. But, because you guys are right there in the community, very community oriented and minded and customer focused. So, we can't highly recommend Torch 180 enough.
Yeah.
And
I like the heat and eat kind of thing too, like you're saying. Bring it cold and then heat it up, and it's ready to go. So another good feature or option there at Torch 180.
All right, so we want to encourage folks to stop on by and just again, real quick, what are your hours Monday through Friday and then Saturday?
Which lunchbox would you do?
So we're actually open Tuesday through Friday from 8:30 to 3:30.
I meant Tuesday through Friday.
And
We'll edit that out.
No, we won't.
You're fine. Just leave it. It's fine. And then we're open Saturday from 8:30 until 2.
All right.
Yeah, you deserve a couple days off, Sunday and Monday. So Tuesday through Saturday are your days. We are going to draw a winner out of our Welcome Back Cotter lunchbox. Part of the reason being is that it was closest, and that Mrs. Cotter used to make the tuna casserole. For those that remember the show, Julie's tuna casserole.
No, this is much better. Much better. Let's draw out a name there.
All right, submission. I'll let you announce the name.
All right. Congratulations to Charlene Heber. Charlene Heber, you are the winner of lunch for two for Torch 180, and you can just get a hold of Rhonda there at the Torch and set up your time to come pick it up or stop in and eat it there, as Christine did yesterday, last week's winner. So congratulations to Charlene Heber.
All right, Rhonda, we appreciate you checking.
Yeah. So all right. So we'll let Charlene.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please do.
Really quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for giving me a little bit of time. I want to shout out to all the podcast listeners here. I was listening to your podcast from Wednesday, and you guys were talking about how right after everything kind of, you were kicked to the curb and things kind of fell apart, and you had that week, and you were sitting there going, what are we going to do? And it brought back so many memories to me of thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What's next? And I think that one of the things that my initial reaction when I first saw the post, I think it was on your Facebook, John, I was just like, it was such a selfish reaction, because I was totally like, oh my God, I love listening to them anymore. Now I can't do that. And then all of a sudden I started thinking, oh my gosh, but that's your livelihood and it's what you've been doing for such a long time. And then you started the podcast, and I want to remind people that we really, if we want to see the podcast keep going, then we really need to get in there and support and help. Share it on Facebook, but tag people. I tagged 99 people last weekend, and about 6 or 7 of them followed through and liked it and have asked me questions. And so think about who you know who owns a business, because that's how this is going to go. And I think it's hard sometimes to toot your own horn. John and Mike are going to be out in Pinckney, so bring them a check or go to Venmo or whatever you can do, because it's going to be up to all of us helping to grow this. And we know we need this in Livingston County.
Why do we got to give her so much time on this show, John?
Rhonda, you're gonna make me cry. No, that
is very sweet of you to say, and you have been an inspiration to us as well, Rhonda.
Honestly, I think that the interesting thing is that while we were ensconced in our previous gig and everything was we were all wonderful and everything, and it was everything looked rosy or whatever. And you were helping to start up the Torch and Torch 180, and you're going through everything you were going through, and it was always about. I know for you, it's always been about giving back to the community, being a part of the community, and I know for us, that was really kind of I think the thing that we always thought was special about the show, about Mike and John in the morning, and now Mike and John got it going on the podcast, is that it really has to start. 100%. It has to start with the community. It has to start with giving back. And so your super kind words are just very much appreciated, but we can't return it to you 100-fold and still feel like we've even come close. But thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, Rhonda, we will see you again soon. Thanks again for spreading the word on Mike and John. Got it going on. We appreciate that as well. And we appreciate all the work you're doing for those that are in need in this community.
Well, thank you, and congratulations to Charlene.
Yes.
All right, we'll send her your way. Thanks, Rhonda.
All right.
Yep. See you later.
Community Spotlight brought to you by Jordan Jensen.
Yeah, we already did that. Right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'm giving Jordan a little extra bump. That's the Mike and John.
You want more bread, don't you? Just want some, you didn't get any of the bread that he gave me, so now you're like, I want some bread.
Just looking for my
slice
of the bread.
Where's my bread?
I want bread. Bread's like dough.
It was around for a couple days, and then it wasn't. I mean, I had my piece. I'm like, I'm done my little piece, and it was super good. And then every day I watched kind of like more and more disappear.
Maybe we should make a request for a different, maybe some sourdough this time. Yeah. I don't know what kind they do, but Jordan did a great job.
Yeah, it was very good.
2-cent history lesson for today. It's March 18th, post St. Patty's Day. It's Mom and Dad Day. Forgive Mom and Dad Day for the things they may have said in a moment of heated.
Right.
Yeah, forgive Mom and Dad Day. Yeah, they're only yelling at you for your own good.
It's because
it hurts them more than it hurts you.
It's because they love you.
Yes.
That they tell you to shut up.
My mom never said that to me.
Yeah, but she thought it.
Awkward Moments Day. She probably did.
Your mom is very, very nice.
My mom would say, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. And it's very hard to be quiet
just
sometimes.
Keep it inside.
Then it builds up and it becomes stress, and it leads to illness. 1967, the #1 hit on this day.
Yes.
Penny Lane by one band known as the Beatles.
Just listened to that yesterday. On satellite
radio. Wait, you listened to yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Or you listened
I listened to Penny Lane on the Beatles channel on satellite radio, because that's where I listen to my radio.
Is that where you listen to your radio now?
Yeah.
1968.
What is the point of trying to listen to music anymore on the FM dial? Like, what is it, 1972? Hi, I live in the 21st century. I watch podcasts, and I listen to satellite radio. Anyway, go on.
Penny Lane, that new one from the Beatles, 1967.
Shut up!
If you can't say no, something nice, don't say anything.
I'm sorry. Your mom's really mad at me now. She's very disappointed.
The U.S. Congress reveals the requirement for a gold reserve in 1968 to back U.S. currency. The gold standard. That's what it's called. This show is looking to get the stamp. The gold standard.
We want the gold standard. Yeah, instead, we're authorized by Hackin and Coughin whiskey. We don't get the gold standard.
We're going to get a bottle of Hackin and Coughin for
I really do want a bottle
tomorrow.
of Hackin and Coughin.
McLean Stevenson's character, Colonel Henry Blake, passed away on this day on MASH, the episode Abyssinia Henry.
Yeah.
It's 3rd season finale. I thought when that happened, didn't you kind of think the show was going to be done? But then Harry Morgan came in.
You would have thought, like, all right, they're already beginning to kind of kill off the main characters. This is sort of the beginning of the end. And
it
you're
really
right.
wasn't.
It really wasn't.
It was actually the beginning of the end of McLean Stevenson's acting career with Hello, Larry, the spin-off. What was that?
Well, then they had the crossover with Different Strokes.
That didn't even help.
No, it did not. I was like, oh, boy.
That was 1975. 1978, the #1 hit on the charts was Night Fever by the Bee Gees. And they were on the charts pretty much all year long, weren't they?
Pretty much.
1981.
Yes.
Greatest American Hero.
Oh my God.
Debuted on ABC. Hello, Connie Selleck. Oh yeah, it was about Ralph the hero.
Right.
A superhero named Ralph who couldn't fly.
Right.
Yeah. And finally, 1984, Miss America, Vanessa Williams, became even more well-known when she became the first Miss America to resign over nude photos that appeared in Penthouse magazine.
What? Scandalous.
Career went really down the tubes from there.
Right.
With the acting career and the music career. I think last scene was on Desperate Housewives, if I remember right. She's probably been on
I would assume
a few other series since then. But there you have it, your 2-cent history lesson for today.
No, hold on. Before you move on, you mentioned Greatest American Hero.
Yes.
And I've been binging Seinfeld. And just recently, I saw an episode where they paid homage to the Greatest American Hero.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, because Jerry was such a Superman.
It was George Costanza, who I'm going to play this clip now because I just think it was just. I just wanted to. It seemed like good timing because I just saw this a couple days ago. So, all right.
Boy, George is looking pretty young there. Sitting eating popcorn.
Okay, just had to do that.
You know, that reminds me. We were my wife and I were discussing. We need a theme song for Mike and John Got It Going.
You know, we a young musician contacted us about potentially providing us with some musical accompaniment, and we haven't had a chance to get back in touch with her.
Not that our intro and our exit music isn't good, but like a theme song, like Gary Shandling's show. Or something like that.
Right. No, we want a unique,
fun sound.
The music, by the way, the theme here,
Yes.
I did create that on my phone while watching Seinfeld. Just a little app.
You're not supposed to reveal that to the post show.
I'm a musician.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Spinning tunes wherever he goes.
Me and Paul McCartney.
All right. We're looking forward to Pinckney tomorrow. Downtown Pinckney for the St. Patty's Day parade and festivities.
Right.
We'll be there with the podcast. We're taking it on the road, our first pod on the road.
Right, and if you see us, we'll be out in front of the dial starting around 11 o'clock. Come by, say hello, put your name in. You'll win a $50 gift certificate. You have a chance to win one. From Murphy's Family Auto, of course, they're supporters of the podcast. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 517-552-3040. Murphy's Family Auto. Your car knows murphysfamilyauto.com.
All right. Come on out and see us tomorrow. Don't forget, around 1:45 this afternoon, something very special. A secret reveal.
Yes.
1:45.
Yes.
On the Mike and John Got It Going On Facebook page.
Tune out all other distractions.
Yes. You'll want... Go hide in a room somewhere.
Not that you'll need to be told to tune out the other distractions this afternoon.
This is going to be big.
I mean, don't
really big.
Don't dribble your way. Just come right to Mike and John Facebook page. Big announcement.
Yeah. Basketball can wait.
Just for a minute.
1:45. Mike and John Got It Going On Facebook page.
Right. Hang on for the post-exclusive YouTube.
Content only for the YouTubers. See, that's the part that I like that you did since you created the music. Put a little tribute to homage to Eddie Van Halen. I'm thinking
Actually, kind of, I think it is.
A little bit. Yeah, slide guitar.
All right.
All right.
Okay, we're in the post-show now.
Here we are.
Post-show exclusive YouTube content.
You know what?
All right, are we going to reveal?
We've been working all week. Behind the scenes, too.
Well,
I think we should relax a little bit.
working.
Just take a second. You know how to say take a minute? It's been a minute. But it's really
my
been
daughter's
a minute.
leaving. Have a good day, honey!
She's leaving early today.
That's about
All right.
There she goes.
All right.
All right.
What were we going to talk about again? Oh, we have a secret reveal.
Big reveal.
Big reveal.
Now, for the people that stay for the post-show exclusive YouTube content,
Yes.
we can tell you. Well, why don't you show them? We could tell them, but why don't we show them?
You want me to get the big
reveal?
Big reveal?
I was thinking the mini reveal.
The mini.
Yeah.
This is the smaller version.
The big reveal, maybe that's tomorrow in Pinckney. Or I'm open to whatever you think.
Whatever I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna sit back and let you do it.
How long can he sit back?
Not long.
He'll be like,
You're not doing it right.
all right, let me see if I can do this like in Star Trek.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, now it's off center. You got to set other way. There you go.
I can't see the screen.
But no, back towards you. There you go.
Right there.
Now you're centered.
I got it right there.
Yeah.
Is my hand shaking?
No. A little bit more towards you. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Cover your face. There you go. Now I'm
Is it you and the big reveal?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I can switch that too.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. Of course,
here's the thing.
Yeah.
The thing is
right.
The big reveal.
All right. So that's our new logo.
That's our sticker.
That's our new logo on our sticker.
Yes, it is.
And I just want to point out, if the camera can show this. You know what? Get the big reveal.
You know what?
Right.
Size matters.
Yeah, size does matter.
Size does
I mean,
matter.
we've been trying to deny it for a long time, but I think we know the essential truth. All right. So
Let me do it this way, Tom.
Okay.
All right, move the tape chair out of the way. It's the big reveal.
You're such idiots.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, keep holding it up higher there. All right, now, want to just point this out to you. Okay, we're done.
That's it?
That's it.
That was kind of anticlimactic.
I think it was pretty good.
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah,
All right, that's a big reveal. We got a website, everybody.
Yeah, all right, that's enough. All right, now what?
The website's going to have all kinds of cool stuff on it. Make sure you check out the fun stuff section.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Plus news.
Oh, yeah.
Plus past podcasts.
Wait, news?
Yeah, there'll be got it going on news on the
I gotta
on
do
the
I gotta
website.
do news now.
Somebody's got to do a little work around here.
Okay, all right, fine.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Pass me the Coughin Hackin, will you? Thank you. Start glugging that down.
All right, that's going to do
we're
it for us.
done.
We'll see everybody in Pinckney.
Get out.